guys. Okay, so I've been gone for a minute because I needed a break mentally. Um, I've been peeping in a few channels, a few chats, a few little things. So here we go. Um, Everything that I have seen so far on Eve, the name change, um, calling or pressing charges, so called, allegedly, on DG, um, even coming down to her family, supposedly her family. We don't know if that's her family for real or not. Um, Coming on this app, exposing her kids, um, where she works, her personal business. Um, was just a play, I think, in my mind. She got monetized, but it got taken away in 3 weeks. But she did get monetized. Was she looking for that? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. Um, but in the midst of all of that, I think some things are getting like overshadowed to me. Um, in the midst of all that, let me see. So now we have DG claiming to have put charges on Chanel and Gigi because Eve has the alleged charges against him. And they had made a deal that if he dropped the charges on, if she dropped the charges on him, then he would drop the charges on Chanel and Gigi. Now, all of this came out one night when Eve wanted DG to denounce Mink, which he did not do. Um, and Eve was going crazy. She ended up in the live. Okay, so Chanel, Lack, Mike Martin, they all on the panel, they talking. Eve, this is when Chanel played a recording. Eve is saying, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up bad. Um, this is when he was in the hospital, supposedly. But come to find out, they would meet at the hospital. So I don't think that they ever stopped dealing with each other, they ever stopped talking to each other. I think it's been a whole play this entire time, and it just went too far. Um, like I was saying, she got upset because he would not denounce Mink, and therefore she went to telling the truth. Then Eve did. She told Chanel and Gigi about the charges that he had placed on them because of the charges Eve had on him, which that doesn't make sense. If I got charges on you, putting charges on somebody else, that's not they don't go together. That doesn't make sense. Um, but if you look up his name, I don't even think that Eve has been going to court. I don't think that Eve has I don't think Eve has complied with anything that she needed to do in order for those charges to stick on him because they're back together. um Thief Lee has came and dismantled everybody, doing all the doxing, bringing up everybody's information. For what? For what? What did it do but just put out Eve's information for her to look stupid by going over there sitting on the panel with her, by her going over there being in a chat with her, by her still continuing to associate herself with the people who talk bad about her, put her kids out here, called all her, just doing everything that they could do to this lady to break her down, and now she's sitting with them. She looks so dumb, so stupid behind some dick. And this is not say dick. I'm talking about a nigga that has, like, as her words, not mine, allegedly 18 kids on the run and jobless. You think I'm going to risk, if I had a career in my real life, in my real time, do you think I'm going to risk losing my license or my certification behind a broke dick with a whole lot of children that's on the run, that's already facing time? No. So I say that to say this. Some people can be book smart, but not have common sense. And then the crazy thing is now, it's like Eve is so nonchalant about the charges being placed upon her so-called friends, Chanel and Gigi, like their innocence or their, that doesn't matter to them. That's important. They don't need any fake charges put on them because of some games that you and the man that you sleeping with get into it. If you didn't want people in it, y'all shouldn't have entertained it over here on the internet for people to talk about it, because you know that's what they're going to do. I'm not saying that Eve brought it to the board because she didn't. Mink did. Let's not forget on Captain's channel about December 31st, 2024. But it's like he wants to hold Eve to a standard of you told, you told, you told. But I thought that the neighbor, from what the paperwork says, and y'all loved all about the paperwork, I thought the neighbor called the police because what they saw, what they witnessed. So Eve didn't call. It was someone else, which I'm finding this crazy. But let's just go back a little bit. Why is nobody concerned that this man has put fake charges on two women that have nothing to do with his altercation with Eve? And nobody is talking about that. Nobody. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Nobody is even thinking about it. Nobody's talking about it. For me personally, that's not a friend. Eve's not a friend. The only reason she told was because she didn't want something to happen to her. But the thing about it is, last night on Captain's Live, Maya brought it brought it back up. And I do remember when Eve and DG were arguing on Captain's panel, and he told her that he was going to press charges on her. That's when she paid the. I remember that. I remember him saying that. So she knew, but she acted as though he was playing or something. I don't know. But that's crazy how they don't even care. Now, even though you might not like Chanel or Gigi, I don't care. I like them because from looking at the board and the things that I've seen since I've been watching, they get a short end of the stick. Y'all talk about this lady's deceased daughter. Rest in peace, Michael. When everybody on here knows that she had nothing to do with it. You can Google it. Google it. She says her name all the time. It's not hard to find. And the stuff with Gigi, okay, that's her. She got to deal with that. She got to go to court. If it's true, she has to go to court. It was nothing that I think other people should have brought on here. Because it wasn't none of that business. And it's crazy because it's like, Meek, you talk about it. You and DG, y'all talk about it. Fifi, y'all found it out. Y'all go, which y'all Doxter and found it out. Okay, so what about, ain't nobody talking about the lie that Meek did? You know, she just said she got her truck fixed when she was telling them people she needed $5,000. And she needed it by tomorrow. Is that extortion? That's crazy. But kudos to her. I guess her people came through and gave her the money. I don't know. But it is funny how y'all know that somebody is lying. Like her. She gets on panels and she lies and tries to divert the conversation into something that she wants to talk about. She gets on people's panels and runs with a lie or narrative that they think will give them traction to have something to talk about or to be able to go back and forth with people. Last night, I was so happy when she came on Captain and she tried to run a narrative about Eve extorting Fifi first. No. And Mayor got up there and cleared it up and then she dropped down because nobody wasn't going for the lie. I was so happy that they did it. I was so happy that nobody was like, nah, you're lying. And they broke it down and she couldn't even say nothing, so she just dropped down. And then when she came back, Super had came on the board. I miss you, Super. Can't wait till you come back. But I get it. Make that money. Rebrand. And your true supporters, they gonna come. The people that need to be your supporters, they will come to you. Because I don't even think this sector deserve you to be over here. You much more bigger than this. Last night, Max went live. OG. She a real one. And she broke that shit down about 88 doing the blogging. I don't think anything is wrong with her doing the blogging on what happened in Texas. RIP to I think his name is Get Money Lil Ronnie and his daughter. RIP So, but because she's so close, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't think it would be safe. And if I recall, I think she had said she had got a couple threats. Girl, and you right there, girl. These little young niggas, they don't care. I ain't even gonna say niggas, because it's bitches too. The young people, they don't care. You get them 50 perks and $1,000 your ass out of here. It's so crazy how they would just let people do stupid stuff just to have numbers and risk their lives. Like, going viral, is it worth risking your life? You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that go on in Texas, but they don't talk about it. Ocean, like it's nationwide. But it's people that get killed down there every day. Like they said, um, it was some apartments down there, or either maybe it was out of town. I'm not sure. But somebody died like yesterday down there, or the day before down there. And they said he was friends or affiliates with um, the other guy that didn't like Lil Ronnie and the his friends. Like, but nobody's talking about that. Why? If it all tied together, why y'all ain't talking about that as well? The other murder that happened 2 days after. And listening to people from Texas on here talk, they said they've been killing kids way before this, but nobody was talking about it. I guess because it wasn't nationwide. I don't know. R.I.P. to all of them. I'm not saying that condoning it at all. I'm not. No, that's wrong. But what I'm saying is, if you gonna be a blogger and talk about it, talk about everything. Don't just pick and choose. Don't be selective or biased, as y'all like to say over here. It's one of y'all favorite words. Bias and jealous. And docs. um, I see B-Way is doing the alternate. He'll come on his main page and then go to his backup page. Smart, since they're trying to get rid of you and strike you out, demonetize you, whatever. But this is what I want to know. Broadway, Doug, y'all have yet to say anything about the fact that Mink got y'all docs, told all y'all information. Or was it Eve that did it? Because, Eve and Fifi, they talk. They talk. It's all been a big play. They talk. So, either way, it was Eve or it was Mink. Because Mink is what I heard at first. But then they say it was Eve who actually did it. But I think it was Mink. But y'all have not opened y'all mouth about them having y'all docs. All y'all family information, and it's posted. It's posted on somebody's channel right now, live. You can go see all y'all people information, even down to y'all baby mamas. And y'all ain't said not one thing. I saw Duck has been went live this morning. Meeting right on the panel. Right on the panel. I would never. It really shows your character. A lot of y'all with the shit that y'all put up with or the shit that y'all do. And then y'all like to turn around and say other people are selective and biased. What reason would y'all have to even still communicate with somebody that had y'all doxxed? Been striking your pages, flagging your pages, but still sit on your page and smile in your face. I'm just trying to figure out, because that's not making no sense. See, that's what I talk about. That's what I mean when I say selective. It's like everything that everybody else does gets brought to the light, but Minka and her little team, her little people, y'all don't bring that stuff to the light. Oh no, y'all don't talk about it. Y'all be neutral. But when they were going at Jackie, when they was going at Big Baby, oh, y'all had so much to say. Everybody. Every time they would bring out something, like some type of information, everybody would go live on it. But the stuff that they do, the doxing that they do, the stuff that people find out on Minky and Book and Fifi and DG and Eve, all that's lies, nobody talk about it. That's crazy. That's what you call bias. That's an example of selectiveness. It's a lot of people over here that really know how to hold a conversation. I think y'all should leave this sector. Or either get y'all some other channels and run them up. And let this just be your come and play and have fun and laugh and stuff. But get you a bag somewhere else in another sector. Doing something else. Because these people over here, they ain't going nowhere. But where they at? Because they too busy trying to bring the next person down instead of trying to help them up. They don't know how to do that. I wasn't here for Sean G. I don't know him. I only heard of him. But it seemed like when his name came up in the paperwork, and the fact that he was testifying or had something with him, oh, everybody want to stop talking about it now. Everybody want to get hush mouth. Everybody want to shut the fuck up. I find that funny. And then you have Rainwater, who always seems to come in. But isn't this a Rainwater and Soul Player production? Isn't this what y'all said 3 years ago? For Ashley to get the sisters to talk. At least that's what Soul Player said 3 years ago. And I wasn't even watching this 3 years ago. I was just going back to try to figure out who everybody was, how they came on here, how did they start talking about this? How did they come to this sector? Especially the people that they say are the godfathers of the sector. Because in the beginning, everybody said rainwater had something to do with it. And then magically and mysteriously, everybody's opinion changed. And it started going with the narrative of the jealous baby mom. Jealous baby dad. And it was the sisters. But let me say this. When the incident happened with the young man in Texas a few days ago, don't you know Rainwater came straight to 88 panel because she was the first person doing commentary on it and tried to start that narrative as well in this situation. Oh, it was a jealous baby mom. Oh, it was a jealous baby dad. No, everybody ain't going. And from what I see, Rainwater, you the only person that really won, if you want to say that, from Mo3's death. You became a millionaire. Like you birthed the nigga. Like you made him. When he was made before you. Before you even got to him. Yeah, you might have helped him in some ways. But it's like, for everybody else, not in the Mo3 sector, just random people, we see what happened. You took this man's place, minus the rap. You took his money. I think I even heard that you have his gold records and stuff at your house. For what? You didn't earn them. They're not yours. If anything, they belong to his mother. And his baby moms. Now they're millionaires. Or have $1 million. You live in a mansion, as you say. And I think Mo3's mom lives in an apartment. And nobody thinks that's fucked up. Nobody thinks that's wrong. If anything, y'all should have bought his mom a house. From what I understood, he had bought her house and his last baby mom was living. Y'all should have paid that house off. Or y'all should at least buy her a house and get her a stipend every month. It's no way that you should have more money than his mother. And this man was worth $10 million after he passed away. There's no reason that his mom should be working a job, living in an apartment, and all you do is sit at home and do these fake interviews, and you have a mansion. You bought your mother a house. Why his mama didn't get a house? Nobody out here talk about that though. This his sector. I guess he pay everybody a little bit to let him hit their panels. They be so happy when Rainwater hit their panel. Oh my God. Let's just let him run with any narrative he wants and jokingly laugh it off. But when you have people that's really fans of Mo3s and they are in the comments, a lot of people don't know this place. A lot of people really believe everything that y'all say. Because that's how I was when I got first came. I was very naive to the games that y'all play on here. The lies y'all put out. And y'all know it's lies. The fake paperwork mixed in with the real paperwork. Until I just start sitting back and looking and listening and watching how y'all move. And it's so crazy. Eve, on the recording that Chanel played, she said, I can't have this on me. I can't. Never we can't. Never we can't have these charges on us. She was just I. Isn't Chanel and Gigi your friend? And Max your friend? So why should they have charges on them? Chanel's pregnant. I have watched DG and Fifi call CPS and the police to Chanel's house while she was on live and everything. Have y'all not heard of the story when the police came to this apartment? They had the wrong address and they ended up just shooting because they didn't open the door. They just kicked in the door and started shooting and killed the innocent woman, the innocent black lady. Do y'all know y'all putting them at risk of being unalive behind some bullshit and lies that y'all spreading on YouTube? It's crazy. Crazy to me. And now, for the third or fourth time, Fifi and DG, they not cool now. Oh, okay. They're not cool now. But now Fifi said she got charges on Eve. And she told DG, but see, at the time, he had put charges on Eve as well. So he didn't care. Do you think I would even talk to on the phone, let alone fuck a nigga? They got charges on me. They can ruin my career that I got in real time. Stop. Stop. And I'm going to tell you what's funny. A little side thing to me that's funny to me. I can't wait till Big Baby get home. Free her until it's backwards. Captain's been holding it down. Jackie, she'll come on every now and then. Not really. Because y'all ain't really showing her support like y'all was at first. But now, Stinky, you don't have nobody to argue with. She wanted to argue so bad with Jackie last night. And I was so proud of Super. Because guess what? She ain't even paying no attention. She scratched with other people on the panel, and that was it. She ignored her. She looked so dumb. So stupid. It's crazy. You look real stupid when you're trying to argue with yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just talking about the stuff I've seen because I haven't been on here. I be outside for real, and I got stuff going on in my life that's way more important than um YouTube. Um, I don't know. Everybody had came together. It was all of the people that disliked Jackie and Big Baby and Captain had came together, and now mm, all of them have fell out, except for certain people. They think Isha is cool with Fifi now, um, and Gina. What a crew, huh? And Mink has her little people and Book and and DG as it was, but y'all not cool with seeing them all. Now seeing a liar, yeah, I know she lied. I know she lied. She fabricate the truth. She fabricate the truth to go along with what she her narrative and stuff. She another little ratchet, a baby ratchet. Um, and Whitney, I don't think y'all cool with her no more. Or y'all off and on. I don't know. It's just crazy to me how y'all just can sit with people that you know you don't like. Because I tell you what, anybody would have ever talked about my kids, I know coming back from that. Baby, you know how people say, oh, you done drew the line and saying, no, we didn't put that shit in concrete. That shit, it ain't, ain't no coming back. You ain't finna talk about my children and think I'm finna smile in your face a week down the line, 2 weeks down the line because we don't like the same person. That's coward. that's cowardly shit. Stand on your own 10 and it's like the person. But no, y'all have to link and dislike a person. Mm-mm. Weak. That's what y'all show. Weakness. But I guess that's part of the go along and get along game that y'all ought to say everybody else does when y'all display it. But y'all say that the other people are that way. That's crazy. Mm. I don't know. Maybe things will get better. Maybe people start living in their truth and stop doxing people because it really is illegal. But I think all it's gonna take is for one person, the right person, to get doxxed. Oh, yeah. Big China. Yeah. Big China, baby. A force to be reckoned with. You hear me? I fucks with her too. She stands 10 down by herself. She like who she like. And she don't let it compromise any of the relationships that she have with other people. She's an adult in real life. She knows how to, I like this person, but I don't like your friend, so I don't have to like your friend, but I'll fuck with you to a certain extent. but she know how to handle it. She know how to far to take the friendship. She know how to support, is what I'm saying. Somebody that might not like another content creator that she likes. She know how to do it and not be biased. I like that. I like that for her. But yeah. Y'all go check out Max Live from last night. It was good. I can't wait till Chanel um play this recording. So Miss Eve or Naisha, y'all can see how she talk about y'all behind the scenes. And then smiling y'all face on here. As China would say, we here now. Right? But yeah, that's my little 1, 2, 3 of what I've seen since my last live I've done. um, who knows what today will bring on here, because y'all really don't have no content. That's why y'all run these plays, and people that's been here for a while, they keep saying this regurgitated. They already ran this play before. They just doing it again. They already tried this. Because I heard that Eve and DG had tried this a long time ago, but he wasn't important enough. He didn't have enough motion. So nobody didn't even want to, no, it wasn't Eve. It was something to do with him and a sex tape and Not On My Watch or something like that. And they wanted BS to talk about it, but he ain't having no motion. So they ain't do it. But now this time he's doing it. I guess. And the crazy thing is, DG, you mad at all the wrong people. Mink really stalks the hell out of you. She let everybody know about all the stuff you had going on in North Carolina, the shoplifting, being on the run, all of that. But now y'all kumbaya. Now y'all over there together. Like she never did it. I ain't doing that. I don't know, no, I don't, no, I'm not going. But yeah, y'all have a great Sunday. Um, and stay safe. And I'll be back later. I don't know when, but I will be back. This Here4It, and I'm out.